Hi, my name is Sophie Marta. I am from the University of Adelaide, South Australia. 90% of the subjects here are taught in English, and they are also taught in Cantonese and Mandarin, so they have separate streams for the different languages for the classes. But in all of the linguistics subjects, in all of the Asian studies subjects, in a lot of accounting, business, finance, the subjects are taught in English. Essentially, whatever field of study you're doing in Australia, you can do in Hong Kong and do it in English and do it very well. I didn't find it too hard to be a vegetarian here. There is always a vegetarian option, and you definitely can get by with just English here.
My name is Adrian. I'm from the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia. I major in accounting, and this is my final study abroad semester at CUHK. Hong Kong is quite a good hub for traveling around Asia in particular. I myself have been to mainland China during the Chinese New Year. I went to Zhangjiajie, which is where they filmed Avatar, so that was quite good. I noticed that in the accounting courses, it's quite heavily dominated by local students, and so that gives a great way for an exchange student to meet other fellow local students. There are also other classes that tend to be heavily dominated by exchange students as well. And so again, that gives another great opportunity to meet fellow exchange students. So by taking a mix of classes that are either quite heavy in local students or quite heavy in exchange students, it gives me the best of both worlds.
Hi, I'm James Palmer. I'm from the University of Western Australia. I'm studying architecture here in the postgraduate, so it's been quite a bit of a change coming from Australian architecture over to Hong Kong, but it has been great to have that difference and the contrast. So when I go home, I'm obviously going to know a lot about the Hong Kong high-rise and just how different, obviously, being in Hong Kong it is, and you can't get that experience unless you come here and witness living in Hong Kong, just the buildings and everything. It's an amazing place, Hong Kong, and there are amazing beaches hidden away, and then you go into the middle of the city, go up to the peak, and you're looking over one of the biggest urban developments in the world, and then you go another half an hour and you're up on the top of a mountain in the middle of the jungle and you can't see anyone. It's just that contrast. You can't go anywhere else in the world.
My name's Alex. I'm a law and environmental management double degree student from Adelaide in South Australia. CUHK is really cool. The campus is huge. There's lots of facilities on campus. There's a post office, hairdressers, all sorts of different canteens, a coffee shop, and of course classes and classrooms and accommodation for all the students. And I've done a day trip with the Office of Academic Links out to the easternmost island in Hong Kong. And we've also done a day tour of all the main sites on Hong Kong Harbour and at Stanley. On campus in Chinese University, it's a huge place. So fortunately, there's shuttle buses every 10 minutes or so. So on the doorstep of the campus is an MTR station, so that's the Hong Kong metro system, and that's really great. There's a train every 2 minutes, you never wait long, and so you can get into Sha Tin, where there's malls and more restaurants, in 5 minutes, and into Tsim Sha Tsui and Central in 45 minutes. So you're right in the thick of it and never too far from anywhere. This is my view every morning at breakfast.